It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Lions and the Texans under the lights on Sunday night.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the... Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, they experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The running back gets it on the draw. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Desmond King up to make the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Goff setting to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Stroud. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Rolling left by
Quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
too far out of the back of the end zone. It goes incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down throw from Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. All right, here we go. Second down. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gibson here from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 37-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They'll run here on first down. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
To the air, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, ball at the 36. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. On first down, it's Goff. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Throwing is gone. Finds Laporta. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Goff working from the pistol. It's taken in by Williams. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Texans 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On first down, they'll run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now for Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 3rd down.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed to Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down throw from Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. From the gun, Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them. A little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. Ball at the 33 for first down. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they gotta hurry. It's taken in by Sinnott. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are gonna have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Stroud. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Houston calls it second timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. Throw complete to Sinnott. And they bring him down around the 34. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Throwing it just before halftime. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. So we're at halftime of this Sunday night matchup. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Joe Burrow leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Joe Flacco leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, on Monday Night Football on 11/11, Dolphins and Rams from SoFi in L.A. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. To the air, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. New series coming up following the punt. And the Lions will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Gets this one to Patrick. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running it with David Montgomery. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. Complete beyond the marker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for him here. St. Brown there to bring it in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Off the option, here's Moss. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up.
Here's Stroud. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, Houston. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's gone. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Goff on 1st and 10. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing again, it's Goff. This is complete to Patrick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down is right.
That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Fox now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
From the gun, Stroud. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's So you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down throw from Goff. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Goff to the air now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. They'll send out the punting unit. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And that one's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. It's Montgomery on 3rd. Stiff arm success. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw. Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is gone. Finds Laporta. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Sending a tight end in motion left. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Out now come the Texans on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down, Stroud. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
The give inside to Gibson. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud from the pistol. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And he only manages one. So 4th down coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The Texans set to punt. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. One of the tight ends motioning right. Now to throw. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing third and long. To throw. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Looking to throw it. Completed to Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here he is to throw. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He gets him the first inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Dortch now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Collins there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Finding Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play, a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Complete to Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Brissett. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stand him up and need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
This one's caught. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the shotgun, Brissett. Has it in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. So it's a win for the Texans. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.